Hi everyone. So Mr. Vega-Cid here. I will be walking around today as I mentioned to you. So this is the video for period 3 that we didn't cover everything. So grab your notes and watch the video and complete the note watching the video. Okay, so I will go through some of the examples that we didn't go through, 11, 12, and then the last page. Okay. So as I mentioned before, when we want to eliminate the denominator, we are going to multiply by the great common factor. In this case, remember, I will always put parentheses between the denominators, and I should multiply this. Hopefully, you know the common denominator should be, okay, x plus 3, right? So remember that under the 2 is a 1. So what they have in common is x plus 3, and they don't have in common 1, but 1 doesn't affect anything. So, okay, I multiply x plus 3 times x plus 6, and that means that they cancel the denominator with what I'm multiplying, so we end up with x plus 6 here. And on the other side, 2 times x plus 6, so x plus 3. And then we have to multiply x plus 3 quantity times the quantity of 5x plus 12, right? This between parentheses. So they cancel, the denominator cancel with the great common factor. So we end up with, be careful here, that negative distribute to the both terms inside the binomial, minus 5x minus 12, right? Then I will distribute the 2. So I'm still x plus 6 equal 2x plus 6 minus 5x minus 12. I combine like terms, in this case these two. So I end up with x plus 6 equal, should be a negative 3x, and 6 minus 12 is minus 6. I will move this to the other side, plus 3, the x, right? And I will move the 6 to the other side. So I end up with 1x plus 3x is 4x, and this negative 12. Last step, I divided by 4. I divided by 4. So x equal negative 3. Let's see if this work, right? We have to remember that always you have to check. Okay, let's check here. We put the negative 3 plus 6 over negative 3 plus 3. Here is something that is undefined, right? So right away, you know that is not working, because that makes the denominator equal to 0 and is undefined. The same thing is going to happen on the other side. If you see plus x, 5x plus 12 over negative 3 plus 3, this will be also undefined, right? So that means that x will be an empty set. So we leave it like that. No solution in this case. Okay, number 12. So we know that this, if I factor c, I end up with c minus 4, right? And it's very helpful because we have here, right, c minus 4. So we were going to multiply by the common denominator, the great common factor, and the great common factor in this case is whatever they have in common times whatever they don't have in common. They have in common the c minus 4, and they don't have in common the c. Okay, if I multiply this time the first to the left of the equal sign, the denominator cancel out with the great common factor, so I end up with 3c minus 2, right? And I will do something because maybe you are asking how that is possible. So look at this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute this, right? I would say, okay, C minus 4 times 3C minus 2, and this is over C minus 4, right? The first term. So, and I will do the same thing on the other side. C times C minus 4 over C minus 4 minus C times C minus 4, right? Times 1. Okay, so now we can cancel a couple things, like I mentioned. So we can cancel this with this, and we can cancel this with this one, right? So we end up on the left 3C minus 2, and here we have C times C is C squared, right? And if I distribute the C here, will be minus C squared plus 4, right? Negative C times negative 4, sorry, 4C. So this C squared minus C squared cancel out, so we end up with 3C minus 2 equal 4C. And I move the lowest coefficient. So, and C is equal to negative 2. We check, make sure that it's working. Let's go here. So I have 3 times minus 2 over, here we have negative 2 squared minus 4 times negative 2. Okay, that is on the left. On the side is negative 2 over negative 2 minus 4 minus 1, right? I just plug the value of C, negative 2. So this will be negative 6 minus 2 over negative 2 squared is 4. Negative 4 times negative 2 is, sorry, yes, is plus 8. So, and on the other side, we'll end up with negative 2 over negative 6 and minus 1. So we have negative 8 over 12. And this, the common denominator will be negative 6. So I will do something better than that before. So this cancel out, so will be 6. So will that, I will have 2 minus 6 over 6. So this on this side will be negative 4 over 3, right? And here if I divide it by 2, sorry, divided by 4, I end up with something not correct, minus I end up minus 2 over 3. Oh, yes, I was doing this wrong. So is here I will get negative 4 over 6, so it will be negative 2 over 3. So now yes. So that is the solution, right? This is the solution for this. Okay, these are the two examples that we would work in and we miss, right? So I will record a video with what is coming now, the last section, right? That is variation, direct variation, different type of variation for you guys to take notes and complete the whole packet, okay? And start with the review for the test, okay? I will come back in just a couple minutes.